All right, so for this knowledge check, we're looking at using the Boston data and actually applying a tenfold cross-validation. So here it says, fill in the blanks to create a multiple linear regression model using all predictors without any feature engineering. However, rather than computing the generalization error using the test data, apply tenfold cross-validation. Then what is the average cross-validation RMSE? And what is the range of cross-validation RMSE values across all 10 folds? All right, so let's do step one. Let's go ahead. We're going to fill in the blanks in order to basically create our tenfold cross-validation object, and then build our recipe, and then build our workflow model and fit our workflow model. All right, so first thing we need to do is take our Boston train data, and we want to create our k-fold. In this case, it said create a tenfold cross-validation. So V is going to equal 10. So this is going to create our tenfold cross-validation object. Now we want our model to be CMEDV, which is our response variable, is a function of all predictors. All predictors. So now we have a recipe. We're not adding any feature engineering steps to it, but now we can add this all to our workflow object so that we can pair our model, which is a linear regression model, with our recipe, which is MLR recipe. And so then it says so now we need to go ahead and fit our workflow object across our resampling object. So to do that, we do fit resamples, and we specify our k-fold object here, k-folds. And then once we have that, once that's done training, we will go ahead and collect our metrics, and we just pass it our fit model object. All right, so let's go ahead and apply this. Take a little bit as it works through the 10 folds, and now we see that our average RMSE for all 10 folds is 4.84. We can see our standard deviation here is 0.28. If we wanted to actually look at what our values, our RMSE values are across all our folds, we can just go ahead and do collect metrics MLR fit CV, but in this case I want to say summarize equals false, and then I want to go ahead and filter where our metric, let me make sure I get the right thing here. If I look at collect metrics, yep, dot metric equals RMSE. That'll just filter out the R squared values. So there we go. Now we can see for each fold, we can look at what the RMSE value is, and we see that it ranges from, we got one fold that says low as 3.1 all the way up to, looks like this fold has the highest value of 5.98.